All right, we got a lot. We got a lot to discuss. I don't want to hold you guys up. I got some a very special guests. I got some guys in here that are really I'm a big fan of these guys. I got Mitch in here. I am Smitty. Let me let everybody know where they can find you guys at on YouTube or wherever you guys are. Wherever you guys are. All
Smitty,
right.
you can go first.
You can find me on YouTube, 4133 the podcast, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Daily content. You can find me on Twitter at Smitty Eagle 373. You follow me, I follow back.
What up, fellas?
What up?
Jalen Hurts!
Always working. You're always working.
And always still repping this and being entertaining.
Yo, Cool Cat Connor, where can everybody find you at, bro?
Well, you got these two. I'm happy to announce Mitch, Cool Cat Mitch, Smitty, Birds of Broad Street. Y'all still them boys destroying street rats. You can just find me everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Yep,
Yes,
Cool Cat
sir.
Mitch the podcast, Birds of Broad Street, killing street rats on the Y'all Still Them Boys YouTube channel, being the most entertaining Eagles content creator in the game, working.
Yeah, so right now, for everybody who's going to replay this and watch this, look, make sure you guys go check out their content. Like, I rock with them. I appreciate everything they do for the community. We should have some more people coming in, but let's get right into it, okay? All right, without further ado, I'm Weapon X. This is the Voice of the Eagles show, and like always, God bless those Philadelphia Eagles. But enough of that. The Philadelphia Eagles are the number one seed right now. Okay, we're 6-1. Okay, we're the number one seed. I want you guys' perspective, right? Because I don't talk to you guys often, so I want to get you guys summary of the season in its totality, and how you feel leading up to right as of right now. I would like to know you guys how you guys feel about. Just give me a summary of everything leading up to now. We can start with Smitty and then go to Connor and then Mitch.
Gotcha.
Yeah, go ahead, Smitty.
So initially, I was unimpressed with my offense, my defense week one. But as we progressed, we had some good games here. I was impressed with the Minnesota game with Brian Johnson being able to let DeAndre Swift go off. The Tampa game was kind of one of his best classes called. The disappointment for me of the season is obviously the Jets loss. It was very disingenuous of my team to go out there and blow it to them. But it is what it is. Every year you have a blunder. Sometimes you play down to the competition. But what I seen on Sunday when the Dolphins came in my crib was a masterclass. If my quarterback don't give you 2 turnovers, you probably get beat by 21, 28, somewhat crazy. Like, y'all scored 10 points on offense. And then we got Kevin Byard.
Oh, Howie T done it again.
Man, if y'all thought y'all was in trouble before, if y'all thought y'all didn't see full game, if y'all thought we had holes in the secondary, y'all are very confused now. Because now y'all don't know what to look. Y'all don't know what to blame. Because now it's coming full force. Now, not only do I have Kevin Byard and Reed Blankenship, Sidney Brown can still get into this rotation. I got a three linebacker rotation right now that's running pretty smooth. My defensive line is heating up. And now my cornerbacks can do a little bit less with some real help behind them. It's a little hard to trust anybody when Terrell Edmonds back there, and he'll any time in coverage. So, I'm pretty happy right now, man. I can't complain, and I don't wish nobody downfall. I wish everybody could meet everybody undefeated, but everybody got to take a loss. So 6-1 is fine with me.
For me, this season, man. First of all, the offense wasn't playing to the standard The offense wasn't playing to the standard that me, Mitch, and the rest of the crew wanted to see. Jalen freaking Hurts wasn't so good because of the interceptions, but he was still Jalen freaking Hurts in my eyes. Mitch could tell you, Smitty could tell you. The defense, for some part of the season, it was so-so. Like they was giving up 30 points, 28 points, 20 points a game, but then we started to click. The offense started to click. I saw Jalen freaking Hurts being Jalen freaking. Now, there are times where Brian Johnson gets on my dang nerves with these dang calls. Mitch and Smitty as my witness. There are times where Jalen freaking Hurts got to stop with these dang picks. It drives me crazy. But outside of that, Jalen, AJ, Devontae, Jad doing their thing, Goddard do their thing, Swift, and now my general manager, Howie T off, done it again. Kevin Byard, my general manager, Howie T, got Kevin Byard. Are you kidding me? I'm telling y'all, big things popping for my Philadelphia Eagles. And the man that's leading the charge, him.
Yeah. So as for me, it was the play calling. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the play calling.
Yep.
No, I mean it's just bad. But what I've seen this past game from Sean Desai.
Take a bow, Brian Johnson. You deserve it this one time.
This one time for Brian Johnson, right. Goddard only got the ball like 5 times. Then he would throw the ball to him again. Well, other than that, it was 4.
4 for 77. 4 for 77, I think.
I thought it was 5. But anyways, hey, we're here. We're 6-1. The Jets really caught me off guard. I'm with you.
Yes, it did.
That caught me off guard. Their defense is good. The Jets defense is good. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like, really? Come on, bruh. But for me, it's good, man. We're 6-1, first in NFC. Shout out to the Vikings for beating the Niners.
Yep.
I mean, so if you this was my whole thing, right? All right, last year we went to the Super Bowl. We barely we almost won it, right? So now the expectations they're extremely high. I mean, what else is there after you go to a Super Bowl and you lose the Super Bowl, and now you bring back a team that has pretty much, for the most part, the same core pieces. All right, we lost some guys, but for the most part, we have the same the core. As far as your core, everything's intact. So, I mean, for me personally, it was always Super Bowl, right? And so I'm going to be extremely critical of the team because I know the expectations of the Philadelphia Eagles it's a Super. We got to win. We need a championship. We need championships.
Jalen needs a championship, most definitely.
Yeah, we're in championship mode. So of course, naturally, I'm extremely critical of the team. But I mean, as of the Miami Dolphins game, okay, you hold the number one offense to 10 points, right? Without the turnovers, they probably don't score a touchdown, right? So when you look at that, I mean, that was the most impressive. I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles are. It's like I feel like they're reaching their true potential right now. They're starting to peak. They're not there yet, right? Which is extremely scary because the defense they have so many injuries. The defenses have been like going through different. They've been trying to figure out what they're going to do as far as the secondary. Then you go get a Kevin Byard, and I mean, bro, that was. I mean, that's a when you pick up a guy like that.
Done it again.
I mean, it's Super Bowl. I mean, that's a elite level move right there, man. I mean, you're talking about Super Bowl here. So I want to ask you guys the significance of a Julio Jones. What's the significance of a Julio Jones and a Kevin Byard? Because again, I would point out a couple of stats that we're talking about Kevin Byard, right? The guy has 27 interceptions. Okay, that's not nothing to sneeze at. He has 27 interceptions. He's never missed a game. He's never missed a game. And to have 27 interceptions, that's crazy. But when you add on the fact that this guy is never, we're going to get into the comments. I see the comments piling up. We're going to all run through the comments. But when you look at a Kevin Byard, he has never missed a game in the NFL. Okay, that's extremely impressive. And he's first in pass coverage by a safety from 2021, 2022, the last 2 years. He's number one. Okay, PFF, great. They gave him a grade as number one the previous 2 years. Right now, 2023 season, I think he's at like 8th. But when you shore up the middle of the field, how are you going to attack this Philadelphia Eagles team? You can't run the ball. Okay, we have the number one run defense. You can't run the ball. What are you going to do against this team? What are you going to try to attack the linebackers? Good luck. You're going to try to attack the cornerbacks. The opposing teams are going to make plays. They're going to make plays, right? But it's not going to be enough to sustain drives and win games. I mean, what can you do? This was a wild, okay? The Julio Jones signing, I say the Julio Jones. I mean, it is what it is. I know he's an older guy. He's a Hall of Fame player. So there's no big expectations as far as a Julio Jones coming in and having 1,000 yards receiving right. So I'm under the impression he can come in as a leader, and give value in his past experiences. But other than that, as far as like on the field, 100-yard games, and I don't think that's Julio. But Kevin Byard, he's like that. He's like that. Dude is legit. He's legitimately he's like that. He may come in and be the best player on the defense.
Yep.
I mean, he's going to step on the field and he can easily be the best player on the defense. All right, but I want to get you guys' opinion on it, and I'm gonna let you guys rock out. We're gonna start with Smitty, and we'll go from Smitty to Connor, and we'll let Mitch finish it off. Go ahead, Smitty.
All right, so originally I already thought that Julio Jones came in more for a leadership role, and if you watch the video, right, remember when he dropped it in between the two defenders, the height that Jalen Hurts had, he was like, man, I swear to God, on my mama, bro. When I passed that ball to AJ and I seen 11, bro, I seen Julio jump. Like, that inspiration inside the locker room, that excitement, that energy, that's going to open a new part of this offense. People don't estimate energy as something you put on the field, but when somebody's excited to be on the field with you, when somebody's excited to be around you, when you're my idol, I'm excited to impress you. Like, I want to do things that I haven't done before. I want to look crispy. So, like, to see that, to hear that, is like, okay, he brought a new element to the offense, not as far as production, but as far as leadership, putting people and it's the ability to step to AJ when he having a moment when the game ain't going his way and be like, hey, bro, you got it, bro. It's coming. Just chill. You see, Jalen had you all year. He got you. Just chill. You ain't even got to show. You ain't got to show your true colors out here like that. Wait, and then you bring in Kevin Byard, and you heard what Weapon X told you. He can solidify this defense and in some ways possibly be the best player on the defense. And we haven't even seen Sean Desai really execute his defense to the top standard that he's looking for. When you're executing and you got a hole, that's like putting your shoes on without a sock and they got a hole in the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk in the puddle because it's gonna flood your shoe. But imagine when you replace that shoe and it's whole now. You stepping in water, you stepping in puddles, you stepping in mud, you ain't worried about it. Now he can call the defense and not be worried that you leave Terrell Edmonds out on an island, he get killed, or you gotta have James Bradbury one-on-one with somebody when he's not the best in man coverage. He's better at being zone. Now you can play Reed Blankenship more in the box and getting those extra tackles in the run game, the short game, which he liked to do. Like, he really solidified this to a point where I'm like excited to see what happens in the next 2 weeks. Like, going into that Dallas game, I was a little bit like trying to figure out what we was going to do as far as movement, as far as what we was going to bring in to kind of cap off our team, because I know how we don't move like that. Me and Weapon he was just on my show on Wednesday. I told him I thought there still was another move coming.
Yep.
I thought it was a safety coming. And if you really look back into my videos, I've been Kevin Byard all the way because I like his style of play, and he gave me Malcolm Jenkins vibes. I don't know if everybody else, when they first seen him, if they really knew about him, what they thought. I thought Malcolm Jenkins. He could be my new 27 right now. Like, for real. Like, he can play linebacker, safety, slot. He can even play outside corner if you need him to. Like, he can play all over the field, linebacker. You want him to play post safety, he could play that. Like, I'm really excited to see what my defense got. This new element, I think is really gonna let Sean Desai tap into what he want to do. And I think Brian Johnson offense is going to start to catch his feet here like it did against the Dolphins, and we look pretty well, man. 23-31, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 109.2 passer rating. I'll take that.
Yep.
Yes,
For me, it's Julio Jones being part of the team is help for us. It's help because Quez Watkins, he's not playing. Zacchaeus, he's a 4th string. So Julio Jones coming in is basically leadership in the wide receiver position. The fact that Jalen freaking Hurts said when he threw that bomb up the head to AJ Brown, he said he thought he saw Julio Jones. That is all you need to say. But Kevin Byard as your safety, guys. Oh, Howie T done it again. Like Smitty said, he can be in the slot. He can be in the corner. He can be in the safety. He can dominate this defense like never before. All the Cowboy fans, check Twitter. They was pissed off the second we got Kevin Byard. The second. Check Twitter. That's how great my general manager is. He got a dog. Malcolm Jenkins 2.0. Thank you. So, like Smitty said, this is going to help out the defense. Julio Jones going to bring leadership to the offense, and 6-1, baby.
Rich, what you got for me, bro?
All right. So for me, with Julio Jones and that signing, I just felt, he's not his former self, but he can still help us out. He can still help us out with the giving, with the mentorship and everything. I like it to the most part, but the thing that fears me the most about Julio Jones, people are going to say injury history. Got to keep an eye on that, but other than that, Julio Jones enters a red zone threat. Weapon X, you and I talked about this last week on our show, how bad our red zone is, how bad it is, and the play calling. Julio Jones, throw it there, should catch it, right? Should catch it for the red zone. And then Kevin Byard, like, I was at work, right? I was at work. My Apple Watch was blowing up. It's like, Byard. I'm like, wait, no way, no. And we gave up a 5th and 6th for Terrell Edmonds. Nothing. What is with Tennessee? Thank you, Tennessee. We just fleeced you again. Like, I just don't understand. Are they rebuilding over there? But hey, Kevin Byard, hey, I think he's going to be better than Gardner Johnson was last year. And I got such high hopes.
Well, you got the right to feel that way, Mitch, because he's actually a safety. Yeah. He's actually played safety his whole career. It's not like we took CJ from the Saints, right? And we turned him into a safety he played well. Imagine what happens when you take a safety and put him in safety. What he play like? I'm just saying, bro. I'm so hyped, dog. Like, y'all don't understand how I really want to sweep the Commanders so bad. Like, I'm doing a whole live stream with them and everything on Sunday, but I want to beat them so bad. Like, they won't stop talking about that win that they got. Like if you really listen to the Commanders fans speak on beating us last year, you would never even assume that we beat them the first game. Like you wouldn't that we dismantled them and made them look silly. You wouldn't even know. But then, like, I have to beat. I don't want you to talk when I beat them, right? Cool cat. When I beat the Commanders, I don't want to hear another word from them until next year. I don't want to talk about you.
But not just them, Smitty. Not just them. Because I got something to say about another fan base. So, to a certain fan base out there, the second my general manager got themselves Kevin Byard, y'all was so upset. I saw the comments. Y'all was pissed off. Y'all was upset. You was crying in your tears. Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that? Because your general manager is not old Howie T. But don't worry. Once we handle the Washington Commanders, the left-hand ups, we will deal with you straight rats next Sunday. Each and every one of you. And I got names, Weapon. I got names. We got Cole. We got Boss. We got who else? We got Law Nation. We got who else we got? We got Boys for Life. Salute the Boys for Life, by the way.
Don't forget Tuck.
All of you, landlord, every last one of you. Next week, TikTok.
Man, I just can't wait. You forgot
wait. Hey, all right. So let's move right along. Hey, look, bro. Listen. Make sure you guys go subscribe or go check out these guys' content. I mean, they have an elite level as far as just. They eat, sleep, dream Philadelphia. So make sure you guys go check out these guys' content, please. Okay, so
please.
Jalen Hurts knee injury. So all right, as far as Jalen Hurts knee injury, right? There was some concerns as far as just Jalen Hurts being able to his effectiveness running the ball. Maybe after I think it was put on display or the spotlight was on his performance running the ball. Maybe after what game was it? I want to say
he got hurt in the LA game.
I think he got hurt in the LA game. I don't know though.
No, that's what he said. He said he basically said that.
I think it was the LA game.
Yeah.
And you maybe it was the LA game. And honestly, I'm watching like what is wrong? I mean, Jalen Hurts, it looked as if he didn't want to take big hits. If he was protecting his body, like, you know what, it is what it is, I'm gonna just slide. I'm perfectly fine with that, right? But he does look a bit different as far as what because when he has the ball and he likes to he do that little dead leg, that little cut when he just cut back in
breaking angles.
He looked a lot more explosive last year. All right, so there's a significant decrease in his explosiveness as far as just him like sliding or whatever. But I will say this: there was against the Dolphins, he was having something with his knee or whatever, right? He put a knee brace on, and I don't have like the picture of the knee brace or the video or whatever, right? But I want you guys, I want some experts' opinions on Jalen Hurts and his knee injury. Are you guys concerned? Let's kick it right off as usual with Smitty. Let me know how you feel about Jalen Hurts and his knee. Is it first off? Is it? Do you think it'll be significant? One, and two, do you think that will limit his explosiveness in general? Or just let me know how you feel, bro.
I mean, it's been 3 games. I mean, he hurt himself in the LA Rams game. He played the Jets game. He finished the LA Rams game, played the Jets game, and he played the game the other night. If dude don't fall on his knee, I don't think he feel the discomfort. I don't think it's a concern. If he wasn't on the injury report for 3 weeks, I don't think it's going to be a concern. I think he's going to play. I do like what you were saying, Weapon, about him being able to protect himself this year. I've noticed he's got down a lot, but he actually hasn't since that LA game. I don't think I've even seen him use the dead leg, to be 100% honest. So, am I concerned? No. Will I keep my eye on it? Yes, I will keep my eye on it. But I think his explosiveness, he was able to get out the pocket. I just don't think he's moving as fast as he would like. But it's doing all right. I think he's going to be okay. Did you see the injury report today? I think he was a full participant, right? He wasn't even on there, right?
There was no injury report, Smitty. There was no injury report today. That's tomorrow.
Okay, so he probably won't even be on the injury report. They might put him on there just because people know.
Let me cut you off real quick. So there's no injury report. Connor.
Nope. There's no injury report. Yeah, because the injury report, since it's a regular Sunday game, the injury report starts tomorrow. But so let me go ahead and say that I'm not really concerned about Jalen Hurts' injury because, for starters, he's Jalen freaking Hurts. I ain't worried about him. Outside of his injuries, outside of the outside of the interceptions, I am concerned about that. But I'm not concerned about Jalen Hurts because he was fine against the Rams. He was fine, I think, against the Jets. He was fine last night. If he was injured, neither Mitch, Smitty, myself, or Weapon X would have even seen it.
Wait, Connor. Hold on. Wait. You know it's Jalen Hurts. So even if he is injured, he's not going to – he's going to fight through that. So, it's going to be hard to keep this dude off the field, right? He's a competitor. He's just a different breed. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So, you're talking to the man.
When he has a nagging injury, when he has something bothering him, it's going to be hard to actually pinpoint or determine what's going on with him. That fair?
That is fair. That's fair.
Unless it's serious. Unless it's
serious. Again, you're talking to a guy that screamed from the heaven, Jalen freaking Hurts. So I know exactly what you're talking about. But when it comes to Jalen Hurts, you're going to have to literally put this man in a body bag and drag him off the field. Because seriously, you're going to have to literally pull him off the field because he ain't getting off that field, y'all. He's not. You're going to have to literally pull him off the field. He's Jalen freaking Hurts for a reason. You're going to have to remember when we were the Dallas Cowboy game last year. They said he wasn't practicing, but he looked fine. They had to literally pull the man off the field for that and the Saints. This season, I guarantee he's going to make sure he plays on Sunday. He's going to be playing on Sunday. You're going to have to pull him. Nick Sirianni, Brian Johnson, Howie T. You're going to have to pull him. Go ahead.
Mitch. What's up, man? Let's talk to me, bro. Talk to me. Let me know.
Hey, the only thing I'm concerned about with Jalen Hurts is his interceptions and fumbles. How many fumbles has he had this season? Like 5? 5
fumbles?
How many fumbles did he have?
Let me cut you off. I'm sorry. I'll say this. I'll take the flack for this. Not injuries. Fumbles is definitely a concern for Jalen Hurts. Period. It is what it is. It's unfortunate.
The fumbles, you're right.
Fumbles is a concern. I mean, come on. I don't. It's a concern. Can we agree with that?
Yeah,
Smitty,
he got one.
Agree with that, bro? Can you agree with that, Smitty?
He got one. I'm more concerned about the interceptions than I'm more. Bro. I mean, he got what 8 interceptions. I'm more inclined to be upset about the interceptions. I mean, one fumble. I'm cool with the one.
Are you concerned about
He only got one. He only got one.
So you're not concerned?
No.
That's okay. Cool. But
I am concerned about the interceptions, though. The interceptions are a big problem. 8, and you only had 6 last year.
It feels like more than one fumble, though. It feels like more than one.
Now you got one fumble and one fumble loss.
Okay. Say it again. You said one fumble. I don't have his fumble stats.
He got one fumble and it was recovered by the other team.
Okay. Well, real quick. We're having a great discussion. Let me pause and make sure to tell you guys. Wait, listen. You hear the guy? They look. They know they stuff, man. Make sure you guys subscribe and just go check out their content. At least you can do is go check my boys out for real. They're legit. They won't be over here. They won't be on my channel if they're not legit. They're like that. Okay. So I just want to make sure you guys go check out their channel. You go to the beginning of the stream. You can see where to find them at. Okay. You'll see where to find them. But I don't have the fumbles. I don't have the fumbles on hand because again, like Smitty said, he only has. Go ahead, Smitty. How many you said he had, bro?
One fumble
How many?
lost. One, just one.
One. He said he had one.
Yep, I'm looking it up. It's one.
Yeah, he had
one.
He had
all right,
one.
All right. So go ahead, continue. Go ahead, continue, Mitch. Go ahead, take off. You got as long as you need.
The only thing I'm concerned about is him staying in the pocket. Now, I know he's got all the protection in the world right now. His offensive line is not exactly 100%. And Brian Johnson is trying to make him a pocket quarterback from what I've seen. So, making it out of the pocket a little more, that makes me a little nervous. But other than that.
Miss, do you think he's personally standing in the pocket, or do you think they're trying to keep him in the pocket?
I think he's trying to keep him on. Hold on, y'all.
Say that again, bro. Say it again.
Do you think it's a personal decision to stay in the pocket, or do you think they're trying to alleviate him running?
I think it's that, Smitty. I think they're trying to keep him in the. I think he's trying to keep him in the pocket because they fear that his running.
Do you think it's Jalen Hurts, or do you think it's the coaching staff? That's what I'm asking.
I think it's the coaching staff because the running ability is Jalen Hurts' superpower. You get rid of that, he ain't Jalen Hurts.
Only reason I ask y'all that, right, is he's on pace to have better. He's on pace to have more rushing attempts this year than last year.
Golly, that's wild.
Hey,
wait, so look, Mitch. Let me ask Mitch this question.
Go for it.
Are you concerned with his fumbles? Well, okay, all right. Let me ask you this. Are you concerned with his fumbles? Which is only one, right?
Yeah.
But you look at the Super Bowl. I'm in tune with the haters because the haters are all over my channel. So the haters are bringing up his fumbles. Are you concerned with his fumbles? And are you concerned with the knee injury? I'll let you take over.
So for the knee injury, I'm not concerned at all. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to play. He's going to work his ass off. He's going to play on that field. Like you said, he's a different breed. Jalen Hurts is going to be fine. I don't think it's that serious. So it's going to be hard for him to get off the field. And with fumble, it felt like it was more than one. I guess it was just recovered by the Eagles or something. But, yeah, with the pass fumble in the big moment last year, like you were saying in the Super Bowl, and then now it looks like he's doing better. It felt like he had more fumbles.
All right, for sure. Mitch, I feel like you got something to say. I feel like you got something to say, Connor. Cool, Connor. You got something to say, bro.
All right, yeah, because when it comes to his fumbles, I'm not really worried about that. It's the interceptions that I'm worried about because he got 8 when he had 6 last year. He had 6 last year. The fumbles, it happens. The interceptions, I'm worried about because he's throwing a lot. And soon we're going to be facing the street rats. We'll be facing the Chiefs. We'll be facing the Bills. We'll be facing the 49ers. We'll be facing the street rats again. And then we'll be facing Seattle. Some of these teams are good at getting picks. So we got to be careful with these interceptions. When it comes to Jalen Hurts' injury, I'm not worried about it. Let's see how he is tomorrow in the injury report. If he's not on the injury report, it proves all of our points. But if he's on there just a little bit, like a limited practice or not practicing,
that's a great point.
If he's on there and he's limited practicing, if he's on there and he's limited, right, go ahead.
That's a great point. We need to see what's going on with the injury report because now, we all watch the game. Jalen Hurts looked like he was dealing with something. There's multiple teammates that came out and said, "Hey, Jalen Hurts is dealing with something." So, I mean, is this one of those things to where, because this isn't speculation.
Right.
This is facts. There's something going on with his knee. He doesn't look the same running with the ball as a ball carrier. He does not look the same. So again, like Connor said, Cool Cat Connor, like he
Yep.
said, it's that we just see the injury report, bro. It's going to say everything. It's going to let us know everything.
Yes, it
Right
will.
now, it's just speculations. But I mean, I see him. I'm looking at him. He looks hobbled.
Because remember this weapon. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Remember, we're not in the NovaCare complex, so we don't know what's going on. It depends on tomorrow.
Facts. All right, Smitty, end us off with this, man. You got any last remarks? Then we're gonna move on.
Nah, man, I'm good. I mean, it's concerning to see my quarterback turn the ball over, but if he clean that up, I mean, we playing perfect football after that. So I'm cool.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So biggest threats. I'll segue right into that, man. The biggest threats to the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't see a threat to this team. Of course, it's the Chiefs. They are on their way to. They're like on the cusp of being a dynasty. Can we agree with that? They're on the cusp of like dynasty kind of an era. If they, can we all agree with that? Or if not, that's cool. Okay, right. So they're on the cusp of being a dynasty. I think they're our biggest threat, and we will only see them in the Super Bowl. The 49ers just lost. The Dolphins, the best offense in the NFL, quote unquote. I mean, we held them to what? 3 points? Let's keep it a buck. If we don't turn the ball over, they score like 3 points. So I don't really see. I mean, come on. I feel like this is a. I know how the NFL is. I've been watching the NFL for a long time, right? I understand that the NFL, you never really know. Any team, you can lose any given Sunday. So, but I mean, just from all the pieces and the Kevin Byard and everything that we've been. I mean, bro, it just seems like this team is clear-cut favorite. We can look at the stats. Okay, we can look at the stats, and the stats support my opinion. We're ranked 4th in rushing. So I mean, offensively, we can always depend on the run game. All right, we're ranked 4th in rushing. We're number 1 in time of possession. We're 4th in points per game. We're 3rd in yards per game. We're 2nd and 3rd down conversions. So I mean, this team. The team just looks unstoppable. Especially when you add, AJ Brown, right? AJ Brown just makes me look like a fool every day because of my eye take or whatever, right? We'll touch on that later. Another subject, whatever. But this guy he's 2nd in yards with 809. He's on pace. Dude is just. I don't even know what else to say. He has 125. He's tied for most 125 reception yards in 5 consecutive games. That's tied for an all-time record. This dude is lights out. I mean, if you look at the offense, despite their struggles in the red zone, this team looks. I mean, come on, they look unstoppable. They're top 5 in every category. You look at rushing yards. Wow. You can't. The only thing you can do is try to throw the ball. So we know what you're going to do. You're going to try to throw the ball. You're one-dimensional. We know how you're going to attack us, and you add a Kevin Byard. I really don't think there is a threat to the Philadelphia Eagles. You look at what's that no-name team? The no-name team.
Commanders.
49ers.
Oh. Okay. Looks like
Okay.
The
You
49ers,
got
and the
that.
49ers were embarrassed two games in a row. So I'm trying to figure out who's the threat here.
Nobody.
Is there a threat?
Nobody.
If any? Hey,
Nobody.
look, hey, hear me out. Hear me out. Let's. I feel the same exact way, Connor.
Nobody. Well, go ahead. I'm
Yeah.
gonna listen, but I just feel like it's nobody. Nobody but themselves. That's just me. But go ahead, Weapon. Let's hear it.
Go ahead, bro. How you feel? Is there a threat, if any, to the Philadelphia Eagles right now?
I mean, starting the season off, I had the Seahawks. They ain't looked all that great. 49ers ain't looked all that great. Cowboys ain't looked all that great. Yeah, I think there is a threat. They EAGLES. That's the threat. Us to ourselves.
Yeah, huh?
Outside of that, man, I mean, us playing our best ball, a game, coming with everything we got. Nobody can beat us. Nobody can beat us. Even with bad games, we win. You know what I mean? So it's like the Miami Dolphins are supposed to be the biggest test on our schedule right now, and we did them nasty. So yeah, I'm gonna go and say if there is a threat, it would have to be the 49ers, but they would have to have a lot going on and us have a lot going bad. So that'll be mine, if any.
So for me, honestly, I'm gonna have to go with the coaching. I mean, we've seen him from time and time again throughout this whole year. The play calling, the defensive schemes. I'm not that worried about Sean Desai after what I saw last week, but it's just Brian Johnson for me. If he can up his game, call the right plays at the right time, I think we're good. So for me, it's the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. That's my biggest threat for the Eagles.
So there's. I mean, as far as opposing teams, there's no threat.
No. Part of opposing teams, no.
Michelle, go ahead and take over, Connor. How you feel?
Yeah.
There's no
Again,
threat,
sorry if I'm loud. I'm on the train. So I thought it was the 49ers. I Cowboys. I thought it was the Seahawks. But to be honest with you, the only team that's a threat is this. This is the only threat to the Philadelphia Eagles. Just go to work, put your head down, no excuses. The only threat to the Philadelphia Eagles weapon is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Word, facts. That's facts. That's facts. All right, so let's move right on, man. What is the realistic expectations for the Philadelphia Eagles? What's your
Super Bowl.
expectation for the team?
I'm sorry, Weapon. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, I feel the same exact way. I feel the same exact way. Smitty, what's the realistic expectations for the Philadelphia Eagles?
You didn't even have to ask me that question, bro.
Say it
You
again.
didn't even have to ask me that, bro. I'm running it back. Come on, hold on, wait.
Yeah, for sure.
Look. I need another one.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
This came from the parade. I need another one.
For sure. I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro. All right. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, bro? What's the expectations? Super Bowl, huh?
Super Bowl for me. After what I've just seen this past week, and the additions of Byard and Julio Jones, I still need to see more from Julio Jones. And guys, the trade deadline's next week. The trade deadline's on Halloween, October 31st. Knowing Howie Roseman, or as Cool Cat goes, Howie T, he can make it on the move. He can honestly make another move right now. Yeah. And personally, I think it's a linebacker. For me, I think it's a linebacker.
Linebacker, whoa. Linebackers have been playing really. The linebackers have been playing really well for the most part. A lot, but that would be the only weakness on the team. Linebacker, man, I think I don't know. That's why I can understand that, honestly. But linebacker, yeah, I mean, what's the next move? What's the next move for Howie Roseman if he decides to make a move, Smitty?
I don't see another move. I don't see any other piece you really could go get where we feel like it's weak. You know what I mean? I thought the biggest glaring weakness was the extra safety spot because Terrell Evans is playing way too many snaps. Justin Evans on IR. Sidney Brown is, unexperienced, and Reed Blankenship really still is unexperienced learning too. The linebackers been good though. They've been rotating pretty well together. Ever since Nakobe Dean came back, it doesn't seem like they're forcing him into that spot. They're allowing all three of our linebackers to play. If he did get a linebacker, Mitch, I think it'll be a low tier linebacker. I think it'd be one of those guys just to fill in some depth, because I think the only person we have left on the roster is Ellis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so I can see
that.
Yeah. Connor, what's up, man? How you feel?
For me,
I mean, if you had one move, if Howie was to make a move,
because Howie T did his job. I think the only thing that he needs to get, I guess, is next stop. Because this is a tough one. Because he gave us safety, he gave us a defense, he gave us our wide receivers, he gave us Dallas Goedert, he gave us Swift, he gave us Jalen freaking Hurts. What more can this man do for us? And I'm going to have to go with the guys. Give us a linebacker, a good linebacker that could be with us this season.
Like who? Let's put you on the spot. Like who? Let's put you on the spot.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think we need is a linebacker. So.
Yeah, like who? Like who? Let's put you on the spot.
Yeah, linebacker.
I don't think he can hear you.
But that's just me, though.
All right, like,
outside of that, we're all good.
Linebacker, what? Give me a name. Give me a name, bro.
I don't know if he's a linebacker or not, but Buda Baker?
Safety.
Yeah, well.
But Mitch said linebacker as well. Give us a linebacker, Mitch. Let's
go ahead, Mitch.
I was actually just going to look it up, man. I was just going to look it up, but I agree with Smitty. I don't think it will be a big-time linebacker. Maybe something for depth and, just give away like a 4th or a 5th draft pick. I don't think it's going to be a big move. And especially if Nicholas Morrow could go back to what he was, then I'm good.
Okay. All right. Let's get into it now. All right. Cowboys, 49ers, Dolphins. Who's legit? Give me one of the, if you had to pick between those three, which one would you say that they're legit? Which one would you say legit, Smitty? Kick it off.
49ers. I have to give it to the 49ers, man. I mean,
that's fair. Fair.
They shouldn't have lost last night, obviously, but they shouldn't have lost. I mean, they really shouldn't have. But when you like me, I don't make excuses for injuries. I don't make excuses for referees. But when you losing pieces like that, the table, the cards, the whatever you want to call it, the chips, they stacked against you. It's hard to win when you down like that. So I don't like. I seen a crazy stat today, Weapon, and it was the Dolphins haven't beat a team over 500 since week 3 of last year.
Oh man.
And I think the Cowboys secondary is so damaged without Trayvon Diggs in there that they are liability, man.
Yeah.
And then when your owner / GM / personnel person comes out and says he's not trying to acquire any pieces when he sees glaring weaknesses, I might have to go with the 49ers, man. They willing to make moves. They willing to put it on the line. And the only problem I have with them is the same problem I have with a lot of teams. Is Brock Purdy that?
For sure. What? Anybody can chime in.
Y'all put me in a big real position because I hate the 49ers. I hate the street rats. But if you gotta make me choose, Weapon, give me the 49ers, because unlike the street rats, they don't got an owner / GM / head coach / radio host / Micah Parsons on the radio / I don't like Dak Prescott, so let me not pay him guy. So they got Debo, they got Brandon.
49ers, right? Okay, 49ers.
Yeah,
That's fair. I would say 49ers. So I think we all will go 49ers. Mitch, you go
yeah.
49ers too? I think we all
49ers.
probably
I
go
mean,
49ers.
just having Christian McCaffrey there and seeing what he can do on the field, dude, that guy's pure talent, pure skill. I'm glad he's actually out of Carolina. Not on the Niners, but I'm just glad he's out of Carolina.
Yeah. He's a dog, man. All right, so look, Howie Roseman. I need to know, man. Seriously, I just need to know. I don't understand it. Maybe somebody else has insight that I don't have. But how is he winning? Dude does not lose. He's never lost a trade. I don't understand it. I mean, as a Titan, I feel sorry for Titans fans, but I mean, in general, Howie does not lose a trade. How does he do it? Does anybody have any insight on Howie Roseman? Let's kick it off, Smitty.
I don't know, bro. People keep dealing with this man, and this man keep finessing. I'm riding with Howie T, man. Like, I've never seen it, bro. Like, anybody you think about, he can go get him. He not gonna lose. He gonna be in a perfect scenario to win that trade for sure.
And for me,
Mitch.
kind of easy. He goes after teams that are rebuilding, that are in rebuild mode.
Okay.
So they don't care.
Okay.
Like, they'll take a fifth or a sixth. They'll even take Terrell Edmonds. Like, they'll take anybody just to empty out the books. Just to empty out the books.
Right.
And they're just, I don't know. Is Derrick Henry next? We'll take Derrick Henry.
I'll give you guys the answer. I'll give you the answer. He's old Howie T. He tees off on all these other general managers like he's with a snap of the fingers. He's old Howie T. He tees off. That's why.
He tees off.
Okay. All right. Trajectory on. I mean, how you guys feel about Nakobe Dean and his trajectory moving forward, or just in general? Is he that guy at middle linebacker? I know I heard a couple guys on this panel say, "Hey, we need another linebacker." So it sounds as if, I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about just Nakobe Dean in general. Of course, Smitty, kick it off, bro.
Nakobe Dean, my guy, man. I got all the faith in the world he gonna play out. If I'm getting a linebacker, like I told Mitch, no, I need depth. You think outside of the three that we playing, Christian Ellis is our extra linebacker. If we're gonna keep with this 3 linebacker set, I think we just need at least a practice squad guy or something like that can, just in case. You know what I mean? But I think once everything is rolling, I think we're gonna see what everybody got. You know what I mean? We ain't seen the best Jalen Carter yet. We ain't seen the best of Jordan Davis yet. So I think it's coming. I like what Nakobe Dean brings to the table. So I think his trajectory is going to be our starting middle linebacker. But I think, I heard a few people say it before, they want to work him back in. So I'm cool with working him back in to get his feet wet.
He's the guy for you moving forward. He's definitely the guy. Gotcha.
I mean, unless we're going to get Jeremiah Trotter Jr. and put him next to him, then
Hey, I'm down with that.
That changed trajectory now.
Go ahead, Connor.
Yeah, for me, I like Nakobe Dean. It's like this. The best ability is availability. The only thing I worry about him is he got to stay healthy. But outside of that, he got to stay healthy. But he's been doing good jobs on this team, so I like him. Let's see how he does against the Commanders.
Yeah, got you. Well, how you feel about that, bro? How you feel about that?
Nakobe Dean, like my partner, Cool Cat, it's availability for me. It's availability. Yeah. How long has he been on the field for? And we've seen Nicholas Morrow ball out. We've seen him ball out. Weapon. Me and you talked about this on our show again. I was like, should Nicholas Morrow take Nakobe Dean's spot during that time? And knowing Howie, it's just like, so it's just availability for me. And the fact that
but I mean, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. It's just availability. That is just pretty much availability. Right? Okay. So, yeah. But I mean, he's been pretty much available outside of this ankle injury that started from training camp. So I mean, as far as availability, I don't really understand where the I don't understand it as far as availability because he's been available. Besides this season, I feel like he's been available. So is this dating back to his injury in college? Because the NFL, his rookie year, what happened his rookie year? He just didn't play. He was available then. There was guys that was ahead of him, right? This year he had like an ankle, and that was his only, his only injury in the NFL. So I don't really see. Are we basing this off of his college, his history and his injury history in college? Is that what is that what we're basing the availability off of? His college career? Because he's only been injured in the NFL once, right? So we're taking into account college, right?
Yeah.
We're taking into account his injury in college, right?
I mean, there has to be a fact that he was just sitting out, like red shirt. There's got to be a reason. I know there was players in front of him, but it's just like you drafted this guy, didn't they? I forget. Didn't they trade up to get him, or was there some kind of move, or was he just there?
No, he fell to us. He fell to us.
He fell to us. There's a reason he fell to us then, because everyone was like, they were scared of his injury. And I'm glad he's healthy, majority, but it's just like it's there. It's always in the back of your mind, weapon. It's always in the back of your mind.
Yeah, for sure. So the Philadelphia Eagles, they're the best team in the NFL. I believe so. I believe they're the best team in the NFL. Pretty much based off some of the stats that I pulled up earlier, just their top 5 in most categories. And when you bring in a guy like Kevin Byard, he has 27 interceptions. He doesn't get injured. He's first in pass coverage from 2021, 2022. You add him on a team that's number 1 in pass and run defense. There's a liability as it pertains to the pass defense, but it seems like he's the missing piece. So I feel like we're the best team in the NFL as of right now. Do you guys feel like we're the best team in the NFL?
Definitely. Top 5 defense, top 5 offense. How can you argue the facts? Like top 5 in a numerous amount of categories. We top 5 them, in more categories than most teams you would put in the top 5. Are we outplaying other teams? No, not at this moment. Will we be soon? Yes, we will. We will be outplaying all these. Y'all people are shaky because of what they seen last year. You know what I mean? They seen the pretty much the takeover. We was blowing teams out. We was beating teams by this, beating teams by that. Now, you about to see them turn up. You know what I mean? You about to see things change. Like we hadn't seen our quarterback really have a game like he had on Sunday. I think the offense is clicking. We was 4 for 5 in the red zone. Like it's small things of why people don't want to put us at 1.
Yeah.
It's small things. It ain't big things. It's small things. It's like our red zone offense was bad, but we was moving the rock. We was like the number 2 offense going into that Sunday game against the Dolphins. Like as far as yards, we just wasn't scoring. If we think about this, if we had 2 games where we were like 2 for 5 and 2 for like 6 or something like that. I know it was 2 games where it was like horrible in the red zone. If we score like we did the other night, we blowing teams out. We beating teams to death.
Yeah.
So I think we're the best team in the NFL, and I don't think it's close.
How you feel, Connor?
Yeah, for me, I feel like we're the best team in the NFL as well. As long as you got Jalen freaking Hurts at your quarterback, you're going to be all right. As long as you got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, this best offensive, as long as you got this, you're going to be now. You got the red zone, the defense. So once you take care of that, you get to be unstoppable. So I'm with you guys. We are the best team in the NFL. It's not even close.
All right. So look, I didn't want to hold you guys for more than an hour, right? I feel like that's just I know you guys got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm gonna try a rapid fire. I got about 4 or 5 more questions for you guys.
Okay.
Most intriguing Bulldog. Mine for sure is Nakobe Dean because I'm just interested to see how his career panned out with all of his adversity and everything that he has going up against him. Smitty, who's your most intriguing Georgia Bulldog? The Philadelphia Eagles drafted, of course.
Jordan Davis.
Wait, say it again.
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis, a dog, man. He's a dog. Jordan Davis. All right, who you got? Who you got, Mitch?
Jalen Carter. Just the fact that he's
Carter.
doing everything that he's doing, and the fact that he was out, and that's the game we lost to the Jets. That proves how
that's a great point.
He is. That proves
Great
that
point.
he's MVP caliber on the first year. So for me, it's Jalen Carter.
Great point, bro.
Mr. Carter. It's Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter.
Jalen Carter. Let me say this, Weapon. Me, Smitty, JC, Moan, Trey, and the crew on Birds of Broad Street did a draft reaction to the draft this past season. We was all shocked. Smitty as my witness. We was all shocked when we got Jalen Carter. That's all you need to know. Jalen Carter.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So go ahead, bro. Keys to victory versus the Washington Commanders. Go ahead, kick it off. Since you're already here, right?
Yeah. The key to victory is like this.
Doors are closing.
Sorry about that. Sack Sam Howell, pick him off, bombs to AJ Brown, bombs to Smitty, bombs to Goddard,
Next stop.
and just leave that stinking rat hole Notice FedEx Field with a dub.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mitch. Keys to victory. You're going to say the same thing as like the last couple weeks, huh?
I'm not going to say play calling. I'm going to go a little different here. Give Swift the ball. Swift the ball. Have him go nuts. He had 15 carries this past game? 15? So, hey, they gave him the ball then. I would like for him to get the ball even more. And keep on giving it to A.J. Brown. In my opinion, A.J. Brown is our MVP this season. A.J. Brown is doing things that haven't been done since Calvin Johnson. So keep on giving him the ball, and especially after his rant in the first week, I'm not getting the ball, give me the ball. Hey, it's working. Ever since then, he's getting over 125 yards a game. So for me, it's that.
Keys of victory, bro. Let me hear.
All right, I'm going to give you 3 points.
Got you.
Time of possession, turnovers, red zone. That's all I need. Those 3 right there, and we blow the Commanders out. Obviously, you want to get your playmakers the ball in open field and do things like that. But if we can control the clock, we can score in the red zone, and we don't give the other team opportunities to score off our offense, giving away free possessions, we win the game.
Yeah. I usually say the same 3, bro. Same one. It's pretty much get pressure on the quarterback, affect the quarterback, make a team one-dimensional, and score in the red zone. So, I mean, I usually keep the same 3. It changes slightly. But so Super Bowl or bust. We all discussed this. Of course, a Super Bowl bust for me. But you guys feel the same way, right? Super Bowl bust, right, bro? Yeah, Super Bowl bust. Super Bowl bust, right, bro?
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say bust, but I need a Super Bowl. I need a Super Bowl. I need a Super Bowl.
Okay, Connor. Super Bowl bust? Cool cat. Let me hear it. Super Bowl bust, huh?
Super Bowl bust. Look at the face. Super Bowl.
All right. So, Brian Johnson. I'm already on record saying Brian Johnson, man. I mean, things are getting better in the red zone, right? But Brian Johnson, just give me your quick opinion on Brian Johnson, bro.
He's in the doghouse, but he's been doing good outside the Dolphins game. But outside of that, oh my God, he needs help because why?
Yeah.
Because last year, Shane Steichen mentioned Smitty as my witness. Shane Steichen helped Jalen Hurts keep the interceptions to 6. He's now to 8. That's crazy. So yeah, Shane Steichen, he hasn't been good lately outside this one game or a couple of games, but oh man. Smitty, go ahead. I get a headache talking about this guy.
I think it's on Mitch. Go ahead, Mitch.
Yeah. I mean, I said in the beginning with you, I was like, maybe something has to give, right? Something had to give earlier than never. But hey, something still got to give. Brian Johnson, it's not the best guy we have. Obviously, it's not. But I still feel like he can improve. I mean, we're 6-1. So I think we can still improve. So.
I got a different sentiment. Everybody know it. I back Brian Johnson. He's only coached ever in his life in the NFL, 7 games. People want to compare him to what Shane Steichen did. Shane Steichen was with Phillip Rivers for over 10 years, learning and getting tools. I love what Brian Johnson is doing. He's improving week to week. I don't got nothing bad to say about him.
Yeah.
He's been the last 2 games. I've noticed, right, when I would say this about Brian Johnson, when you're in a red zone, the more space you have, the more opportunity you have. So if you start taking your shots at, well, let's say the 30-yard line, 20-yard line, you got more space to work with. I feel like I feel like they're taking their shots around that, that field position where you can, you have more space to. So I feel like he's figuring it out. I think he's going to get better. I think the team is going to continue to get better. But early on, man, I was calling for his job, and I might have been wrong for
You
doing
wasn't
that.
the only one, Weapon. You wasn't the only one.
And I still feel that. I still feel the same way. But right now, I mean, they're doing much better. The last 2 games, they're improving. So I mean, we're critical because we want the team to improve at the end of the day. So that's all. That's really what it's all about, is improvement. Okay. Here's one right here for you guys. How long is a Super Bowl window for the Philadelphia Eagles? I would personally say, okay, we lost last year in the Super Bowl, right? That's 1 year going down the drain. I would say that the Philadelphia Eagles legitimately have, I would say their window is maybe 2 or 3 more years. We need to get as many as we possibly can right now. But I would say right now the window is 2 and maybe the next 4 or 5 years. Okay, that's stretching it. What's the Super Bowl window for this team? Go ahead, kick it off, Smitty.
Is Howie Roseman losing his job soon?
I hope not.
If he ain't losing his job, I don't really know if I can put a cap on the window. Like, that man is willing. He's not a rebuilder. He's a retooler. You know what I mean? Like, if you really look at the roster from the Super Bowl we just won in 2018, 2019, right? Then look at how he transformed it in a matter of like 2 or 3 years. Like, he literally changed the whole team in like 2 or 3 years. So, I mean, I would prefer to get a Super Bowl in the window of Jalen Hurts' first contract with us. You know, you usually want to get on the rookie deal, but in this first deal, the cap hits aren't ridiculous. So if I had to give a number, probably whatever. What we got? 4 years, 3 years left, 4 years left on his deal before we restructure.
5.
Before you restructure, right?
Yeah.
I say 4 years. I give it like a 4 year. You know what I'm saying? Because once you restructure, he might go want some money, a little bit more money on the cap hit. So yeah, 4.
Great point, Mitch.
It depends. Again, I'm going to agree with Smitty on this one. Howie Roseman, if he can make the right moves and help this team compete, I got to go at least 3, 4, 5 years around there. If he can
Fair.
help us compete and get us to where we want to be, and every player on the field is pretty much happy for the most part, I think we're good. 4 to 5 years.
Fair.
For me, as long as I got old Howie T and Jalen freaking Hurts, I'm with everybody. 4 to 5 years. As long as you got the best general manager and Jalen freaking Hurts, yeah.
All right, I got 2 more questions for y'all, man. I know
Go ahead.
I'm
Laying on it.
asking y'all. I know
You're
I've been
good.
asking y'all other questions.
Hey,
I'm sorry, bro.
it's
I don't know
Victory
how long. I
Tuesday.
don't know.
Weapon.
Yeah.
Don't apologize. You're 6-1. Don't apologize. You're 6-1. Stop apologizing. Come on. You're a Philadelphia
All right,
Eagles fan,
man.
not a street rat. Come on.
Here we go. What's the biggest concern for the Philadelphia Eagles right now we have new acquisitions, and for me personally, I don't really have any concerns. But I would like to know what are the concerns for you guys? Go ahead, Connor, kick it off. What do you have any concerns?
I got two.
Okay.
The first one is the coaching staff because it's an up and down season. So you got to see how the coaching staff is. And the second, unfortunately, is the Jalen Hurts interceptions. They can't go up and they can't, So if I got to choose the concern, Jalen Hurts interceptions and the coaching staff.
That's fair points. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think of something different, but for me, 1 is the coaching staff, and 2, just injuries in general. Just injuries. I want everyone healthy for the most part. Interceptions, that's another thing. Yes, that's a concern of mine, but for me, it's injuries. I mean, we have more injuries now than last year, and it's only week 8. It's going to be week 8. So for me, that's my biggest concern, injuries.
Got you. What's up, Smitty? Talk to me, bro.
My biggest concern is playing down to the competition.
Okay.
You got to beat the teams you're supposed to beat, and everybody else you're supposed to give them a fight and make them work for it. So that's my biggest concern.
Yeah. All right. This is the last one right here. This is the last question.
You're good, man. You're
Who
good.
or what surprised you the most thus far? For me, I'm gonna kick it off. I would say Sean Desai, just based off the injuries that he had to endure, and the defense they're just continuing to make plays and keep the foot. Bro, it's miraculous for me when you look at the job he has done. Most of the times I'm at awe. I'm at a loss for words. Like right now, I can't believe with the injuries on the secondary. It's just I'm shocked at this dude's performance. I want to know what's the biggest surprise, who or what. Just in general. I need to know how you guys feel. Go ahead, kick it off. Kick it off, Smitty.
Let's see. Biggest surprise. How fast Sidney Brown looks on the field is one. I mean, he's explosive. How physical he is to be so small. And probably DeAndre Swift, man. Like if they really give him the rock, he should be probably in second place right now. It's hard to compete with CMC. He probably should be second right now in Russia.
He should be first.
Because of the usage. The usage of CMC compared to Swift. You know what I mean?
What if they're giving him the rock though? He's definitely first, huh?
I still got him second. Okay, CMC just the way he get the rock, where they give him to him so much, he always got the hot hand. You know what I mean? But yeah, DeAndre Swift, how he running the rock behind his offensive line, and Sidney Brown, how explosive, and I'm surprised to see how good he is on the field right now.
People are going to say this is soccer, but Jalen Carter and just the impact that he has already. Like, just him alone can change the whole defense. We've seen that against the Jets.
Did it really surprise you, though, Mitch?
I I'm a Michigan fan, so I have to say now. I have to say that. I'm a Michigan fan.
Does it really surprise you though? Because
But,
I mean, think
yeah,
about
but-
this. The last year going into the draft, he was what? The number 1 pick, right? Am I tripping? He was
Number 9. Number 9.
No. His projection was originally 1.
Yeah, his projection. Yeah. Yep.
So I mean,
Michigan fandom coming out. Kick my ass, man. All Georgia Bulldogs kicked my ass the last 2 years, and now I got to root for them. Like, come on, man. But all right. I mean, just Nicholas Morrow then. For the small stint he was there, 3 interceptions. Like the guy belonged out there when he was there. Like Nicholas Morrow for a short period of time.
hey, right for a cool cat go. The only reason I didn't say Nicholas Morrow is I picked Nicholas Morrow as one of the guys I wanted to start originally next to Nakobe Dean. Cool cat, my witness. When they asked me who I wanted on the field at linebacker, I wanted Nakobe Dean, and I wanted Nicholas Morrow, and then at safety I wanted Sidney Brown and Reed Blankenship.
Yep. For me,
What's up, man?
For me, by the way, back home, the green lights are on. So, for me, it's got to be DeAndre Swift. I was shocked at the fact that we got him and the fact that he runs so fast. Jalen Carter also, but that's not really a surprise to me because I knew that guy was nothing but a beast. But yeah, for me, it's DeAndre Swift.
Yeah. All right, so there's 89 comments. I don't know if my format is, hey, I usually do the comments at the end, but so many comments, I don't know if I have to reevaluate that. But for the most part, that's the stream, guys. If you guys wanna stick around to maybe evaluate, we could discuss some of these comments because there's a lot.
Come on, we got all day.
I'm gonna go into the comments and we could go from there. But if you guys want to get out of here, man, I don't like to hold guys more than an hour. Like I feel like I'm just holding guys hostage at that point. But I'm gonna go through the comments. If you guys got to bail out, that's perfectly fine with me. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys before you leave, just plug your channel or whatever, so they can know where to find you.
Weapon.
Yeah.
Read the comments. We ain't going nowhere. Read comments.
Okay, got you. All right, got you. All right, so golly, bro, where do I start? Holy, wait a second. Let me start from the top. I don't know if you guys been reading the comments. We have Kane says, yo, what's the word, bro? El Naito. What's up? What's the word? Go Birds. You already know that. Go Birds. Make sure you guys drop a like and go check out my boys, man. You can find them. You go to the beginning of the stream wherever. If you need to find them, they already shout out their channels or whatever the case may be. Mike with the fire emojis. Go Birds. You already know that, bro. You already know how we coming, man. You already know. Tampa here. Tampa. Hold on, man. Wait, hold on, bro. What you mean, Tampa? Boom says, why you never take the hat, hood, or do-rag off? I mean, I can, but I just don't want to, man. This how I'm coming. I like the hoodie. I like the hat. I mean, this how I rock out, bro. I mean, what? Come on, bro. What you wanna? This how I rock out, man. This how I'm coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you mean, bro? I don't know what to tell you. Kane says, how everyone feel about having Kevin Byard? Of course, we're all aboard on Kevin Byard. He's a dog.
We love it.
Yeah, he's a dog. Of course, he's a dog, bro. You can't not like this signing. Period. You can't. Cool Cat Connor, funny. That's why I had to have them all, man.
You mean entertaining? I am the most entertaining Eagles content creator in the game. Funny, I guess, but entertaining. It's called entertainment, people.
Look, I don't even think he tries to be funny. That's the thing. I just think he's just naturally funny, bro. It's just like
and naturally entertaining.
I gotta get him on, bro. I have to get him on the show.
Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all.
Great
and
team.
It started, by the way, the most entertaining Eagles content creator. It all started with Mitch, by the way.
It all started with Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch
Shout
said it,
out
and then I
Mitch.
rolled with it. Mitch said it, and I rolled with it.
Yeah.
For sure. I just subbed to Cool Cat, Connor, Mitch. I've been subbed to X, and I'm subbed to Smitty.
There you go. There you go. Keep it up. Oh, and Birds of Broad Street as well. We're
Let's
already up to
go.
101. It's me, Simone, Smitty Eagle, One Trey Rock, King DV, and Philly Notion Gang. Birds of Broad Street every Monday night, 7:35. We got lots of content coming up. We're bringing in the Street Rats on Monday, so be on the lookout. Birds of Broad Street, go sub it up. You won't be disappointed. Me, Simone, Smitty Eagle, Philly Notion, One Trey Rock, and King DV. You won't be disappointed. And announcement coming soon. We're going to bring Weapon X to the show.
Yes, sir. You already know that.
We're going to bring Weapon X to the show, so be on the lookout, Weapon.
Facts, got you, bro. Boom says they all good. They never miss in a game. Is like foreign for us. Like, can we imagine Maddox if he never missed a game? I mean, if Maddox is healthy last year, I think he win a championship. I'm gonna be honest with you. That may be a hot take, but I feel like that's how important. I feel like that safety slash inside corner position, slot corner is for the team. So I don't know. I'm really big on that position. Get X to 50K. Now don't worry about that, bro. It's gonna come naturally. Let's get everybody else. You know, let's go. Let's get let's
Oh,
put the
by the way,
spotlight on the other guys this year. That's doing
before you
amazing.
continue, my guy King DV in the chat. What up, King DV? And I posted the Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel in the comments already. So
Got you. Perfect.
yep. So if
AJ
y'all
Brown
want to drop that
MVP.
link, go right ahead.
Reality check. NFL reality check says AJ
AK!
Brown MVP.
That's AK.
Hey!
I think he definitely should be in the MVP category for 9 quarterbacks. The quarterback is going to win it. But if we have a 9 quarterback MVP, it's definitely AJ Brown. Like, dude's been, he just makes me look, bro. Golly, bro. He makes me just regret everything I've ever said about this man, bro.
He heard you, bro. He watched that video.
God, bro, he had to. I think. Honestly, I know. He probably seen shit. I know, but God,
They watch, bro. They normal people. People be, you know what I'm saying? They normal people.
Yeah,
he probably caught your videos like, all right.
Bro. I mean, Miles Sanders, he was watching some of the content. So bro, this dude, he definitely for non-quarterback, he's definitely in a conversation as MVP. Right behind Tyreek Hill. Right. You got non-quarterbacks. I got Tyreek Hill and I got AJ Brown. AJ Brown's just been absolutely amazing. I can't say enough about him. Smitty spitting facts. He always does, bro. Jalen freaking Hurts got me dead.
The most entertaining
probably call
catchphrase
me
in the world,
delusional.
y'all. Salute to y'all.
Maddox is injury prone and played a full. Maddox is injury prone and played a full season. He would be elite. I mean, with Maddox not missing a game, I think we win a championship. Honestly, and now that we got Byard, I think it's just, I ain't gonna jinx it, but I think we're in amazing shape. This group is an instant win, just like the Eagles winning the. Hey, whoa! Don't jinx it, bro. We ain't going. It is what it is. We know what we got. Let's not jinx it too bad, bro. Let's not jinx it. Commanders getting a beat on, bro. Yeah, they definitely is. Are the Eagles facing against the Commanders again this Sunday? Are the Eagles facing against the Commanders again this Sunday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they play the Commanders, right? Am I tripping? They play Commanders.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 o'clock. Y'all tune into my page, man.
I don't like the Commanders, bro. They just make. I don't know, man. I just want to blow them out. I don't like the Commanders at all, man. They always try to make stuff a little different, man. I don't like the Commanders, right? Right? I mean, let's just blow out the Commanders. Let's just blow them out.
If y'all
For real,
subbed up,
let's
hit
just
that
blow.
notification bell. Me, King DV, Big Simple, and Awesomeness Sports will be live play-by-play Sunday at 1:00.
Hey,
For
Cool
sure.
Cat Mitch,
yeah,
by the way, Cool Cat Mitch game day Sunday on 1:00 with me and Mitch. And of course, Birds of Broad Street Monday, me, Moan, King D, Smitty, Trey, Notion, Cole, Boss, Eagles Cowboys Roundtable this Monday coming. So stay tuned.
Oh, Weapon X. We're not calling the Commanders no more, bro. They're surrenders, bro. They're the
Yeah.
surrenders, bro.
I don't even call them anything.
They're the Washington surrenders, bro.
Anything.
Me
Washington
and Mitch once
surrenders.
upon a time once called them the Washington Sheep.
Yeah.
We should beat the Chiefs too because y'all got an entire bye week to rest and the coaches have extra time to game plan. I think I honestly got the Eagles. I think it's a rematch of last year. I think the two best teams in the NFL is the Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean they're going to be. I think it's going to be a
The
rematch.
Chiefs and
Honestly,
Eagles
that's
got to
just me.
handle their business before then, because I
Yeah,
don't
they
know
do.
who the
Right,
Chiefs.
they do.
Because I don't know who
Go
the
ahead.
Chiefs. Because I don't know who the Chiefs play before their bye week. I know we got the Commanders and the Street Rats, so we got to handle our business before we get there.
For sure. Everybody like the string of cowgirls suck. That's for
Of
sure.
course they do.
Fact.
Of course they do.
I already did. Appreciate it. If Cowboys call Cowboys, if Cowboys call Cowboys, when will they turn into a bunch of big cows? I mean, they already. That's what they
They're
already
not
are.
cowgirls. They're street rats. They're street
Three
rats.
rats.
Always in the sewers, high and waiting to pop up when things get good. And then when the
Yo,
things
here
get
we go.
bad, they go back in the sewer.
Here
They're
we
street
go.
rats.
I subscribe to those 3 channels. It's not just about subscribing. You gotta now you gotta tune in. You gotta support too. So we appreciate that. We appreciate that.
And the Birds of Broad
That's what I
Street
really
link.
want to
The
see.
Birds of Broad Street link is also in the comments as well, by the way.
For sure. Yep. Let's go.
Yep.
Evan says refs. Sydney says Howie ski mask.
Ski
Yeah,
Mask
Howie
Howie.
definitely.
Who's the Lord Brunson? Ski Mask Howie.
Oh, that's who coined that.
Yeah,
Brunson.
Lord Brunson. Ski Mask Howie.
Ski mask Howie.
Yep.
I thought Miami would be the team we wouldn't match well with. Honestly, I'll be honest. I was kind of concerned about this matchup until like maybe I want to say the day before the game, I started feeling real confident. I started feeling myself. I started feeling a bit disrespectful. I'll be honest. But like the day before the game, I'm like, man, this night, this game shouldn't be close. And fortunately, we won, and it is what it is. But how did you guys feel about the Miami game? Leading up to the game, how did you guys feel about it?
I had us winning by like a field goal. I had it very, very close. And a lot of people who don't do YouTube text me and then go, Mitch, I have us losing by like a touchdown. I have us losing by 10. I have us losing by this much. And I'm like, guys, what's your fate? And it's coming from me. It's honestly coming from me. Like, really?
Right.
God, come on, man. So I had them winning.
Smitty, how you feel about the Miami Dolphins game?
Listen, bro, I've been playing football a long time, right? I've been playing football.
Yeah.
I always get that stomach. I ain't even get my little feeling. Like I was just like, oh yeah, this. I actually changed my I was in a space on Twitter. I actually changed my prediction and I hit the prediction exact on the head.
Yeah. Good shit.
Wow. What really, bro?
I started out 28-24. Then we did our show with you. I said 28-17. Then when I got on the space, they asked me, I was like, man, 31-17. And I was like, they only gonna get the 17. They only gonna get that last 7 because it's gonna be some bullshit. And you see how it happened.
Yeah. How you feel about the game before we played them?
For me, and I'm about to pop it back in for a minute. So for me, if I told somebody that was in the chat who said we was going to get blown out by the Dolphins, if you're scared, get a puppy. If you're scared, call the cops. I wasn't scared. Yeah. I had all the confidence in the world on this team. So, yeah, I wasn't scared.
Yeah. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kaylin says I was wrong. OC must learn from errors, but was better last game for sure. He's been better. I mean, the last two games pretty solid. So, I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles, every time I say anything and anytime I critique them, they just make me eat my words. So it's like, I feel like I should just shut up. I shouldn't even say anything. Because, like, every time I have any type of critique, they follow it up with crazy performance that contradict everything I've said. So they just make me look silly every time I come with any kind of critique. Sydney says Johnson, no Gainwell on third down, please. Oh, okay. So no Gainwell. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with Kenny. I'm a big fan of Kenny. I don't know. He's just I don't know what's going on with Kenny Gainwell for real. Tanner McKee will have to take over. Huh? Take over for who?
The question was asked. I think you skipped it. It was a question asked about who would be the backup or something like that, and I guess they were responding to the Tanner McKee situation.
Okay.
Because nobody wants to see Marcus Shittiota play anything.
All right, good catch, bro. I'm going to that Seattle Philly game. I'm excited. You should be any game. You see the Eagles play. It's exciting. Hey fellas, first time man, love the energy. Make sure make sure you go subscribe and just go check out everybody on the panel. All right. You go to the beginning of the stream, everybody shouts out their content. So I mean their channels or wherever they're at with it. So just tune in to them, please, bro. I mean they're great dudes. They know what they're talking about, right? So just go check them out. Appreciate that, Benji. Sydney says Gainwell. Oh yeah, we know what you mean. You skipped Mariota. My fault, bro. My bad. You want to L Connor? Did the Eagles let Marcus go? Of course not. Don't you like Mariota's pass game? I think he has experience, but I mean, the preseason he was just not looking too good. All right. We're about let me see. I kind of lost track where I was at. Hold on, wait. Whoa. Okay, I got you. All right. No, we didn't let Mariota go. I haven't seen him play after the preseason game. Well, that's a good sign. Anytime you don't see the backup quarterback playing, right? That's a good sign.
QB1 is on the field.
Yeah, good. So if you don't see the backup quarterback, that's a positive for sure. Super Bowl champions, we're good as long as Nick stays aggressive. As long as Nick stays aggressive.
Hey, Weapon X, Cool Cat said, can you let him back up?
Oh shit! Oh my bad. But what happened? He left. Okay, I got
you. He said he was
changing.
I think he was changing from his computer, from his phone to his computer.
Yeah, I had to change from my computer to my phone to computer because my phone needed to be charged. So that's why you're good.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah,
All right. Right guard, tackle, maybe what to say? Excuse? What?
Right, I got you. Right guard,
because
maybe excuse if Lane goes.
Okay. All right. I would love a third down back that can grind at least 3 yards every single time. That's why we have Jalen Hurts.
That's why I feel like they're comfortable using.
I feel like they're comfortable using Jalen Hurts and that type of. But I mean, anytime your quarterback isn't in harm's way, if we have a guy that can, kind of mitigate those. Anytime you can mitigate unnecessary hits from Jalen Hurts, then of course. But I think he's fine, dude. He's just built different, honestly. So
He's Jalen
I
freaking
think we're
Hurts.
fine.
He
Yeah.
fine.
Henry will take pressure off Hurts. Needs Hurts healthy. Imagine that's who Derrick Henry they're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Derrick Henry and with the Philadelphia Eagles, man, that's I don't know. I don't know. And they do bring a lot of Titans in. You got Zach Cunningham. You got AJ Brown, of course, from the Titans. You got a lot of guys from the Titans. So, Derrick Henry, he has been in the discussion as far as a trade acquisition. This was dating back to before the season started. And honestly, I'll be honest, right? A lot of these trade speculations, two of them have came to pass. Derrick Henry, he was actually in that discussion in the offseason, right? So it's crazy to see Julio Jones, Byard. These are two guys that was speculated to come to the Philadelphia Eagles. If you guys remember during the offseason. So now that they're here, it's like, man, there's a lot of substantial evidence, pointing to some of these trade acquisitions or just some of these rumors are actually coming to pass or it's wild, bro. So I don't know, Derrick Henry, yay or nay? How y'all feel about Derrick Henry? How would he look on his team, man? Derrick Henry, that'd be wild, man.
I can't complain about him coming, but Jesus Christ. I mean, if there is a super team that could be built, that would be the last piece. That would be Thanos getting the last jewel in his glove. You want to hear me say Super Bowl or bust? Go get Derrick Henry. I'll say that shit till February. Goddamn it.
Yeah.
If Howie T get himself Derrick Henry, man.
Right.
Cancel the season. We're going to the Super Bowl.
For sure.
Just cancel the season.
Cowboys / 49ers Dolphins, which team is legit? Yeah, that's a tough decision. Not really. I don't believe in any of those teams. I'll be honest. I don't believe in it. They all scrubs, if you ask me. Debo runs his mouth too much. Who's Debo? Debo who?
Debo Samuel. Debo Samuel.
Who's that?
The last Debo I know, he was on Friday, man.
I never heard of him. I never heard of him.
The last Debo I know.
He played for the 49ers.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy who fumbled in the championship game. There was a rookie, an undrafted rookie, who made him fumble. Forced a fumble.
Reed Blankenship.
Yeah, it was Reed. Yeah. So I mean, who's okay? Now it's coming back to me. All right, you talking about the scrub Debo Samuels? Got you.
Yeah,
got you. We talking about scrubs? No, dude's a scrub. Period. He's a bum. Which team do y'all think? Which team do y'all think is a legit team? The Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Everybody
That's right here. That's right here.
Everybody else.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Dean needs to catch up. I would pick Dolphins. Dolphins. We just played the Dolphins. We exposed them already, bro. All right. Ravens, Eagles. The Ravens are they're interesting. That's interesting. We don't play the Ravens.
Next year.
In the Super Bowl. I think he's talking about in the Super Bowl. I think he's talking about in the Super Bowl.
I know we won't play him in the regular season until next year. I know that.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Man, I would love to see that matchup. Honestly, man. Opeta was good on. Yeah, Opeta. Honestly, he's playing right guard. Yeah, he's been playing really well. Honestly, I'm surprised he's been playing as well as he's been playing. I thought he was a bum. I didn't even want to acknowledge him. Honestly, I thought he was a bum. But I mean, again, whenever I'm harsh on the Philadelphia Eagles, they always prove me wrong every time. I mean, I didn't even want to acknowledge Opeta. He's been looking really good, so I'll give him credit. He made a fool out of me. Daniel says, "Flags fly." Hurts being healthy, yeah, Hurts is good to go. Brian Johnson screwing up. My only thing with Brian Johnson is the red zone. They're now 20th in the red zone. They went from 27th to 20th. So just as long as you guys you go into like top 10, top 15, I wouldn't have too much to say about Brian Johnson. But it was really just the red zone inefficiencies for me, honestly. So Johnson needs to adjust. He's adjusted like he's doing pretty well the last 2 games. So kudos to Brian Johnson.
Yep.
I blame Johnson for Jets' loss. Should have closed down.
The game by running the ball.
So we're blaming Johnson for the Jets' loss. I can't blame him for that. I mean, there were so many turnovers. Yeah, I don't know if I could blame him for that loss. We're blaming him for that loss? No, we're not blaming him for that loss.
No.
We're blaming Brian Johnson?
No.
No.
As much as I want to, he wasn't on the field. He ain't on the field. So
yeah. Jordan Davis has been epic. Jordan Davis, golly, man.
He's a dog, man. Jordan Davis is a dog.
Thank you. Thank those. If there's a higher power, I thank you for Brian Johnson. I mean for Jordan Davis. Like, oh my God. Yeah, Jordan Davis. He's been it's amazing to see. I love watching him play. He's exciting to watch. Yeah. I love everything about Jordan Davis. Honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. What's up, Smitty? Hey, look. Make sure you guys subscribe to everybody in here. Show everybody some love.
Yep.
My bad, guys. Just woke up. Yeah, I understand, DV, man.
Be like that. My birds of Broad Street, brother.
For sure. I'm sitting poolside here in Sydney. That's weird mentioning some dude's attire. I mean, I don't know, bro. It is what it is. I don't know. It is what it is. What's this cool cat? This the birds of Broad Street.
That's the link to the Birds of Broad Street with me, Simone, Smitty, King DV, Trey, and Philly Notion.
For sure. Got you.
Yep.
Maddox did not fumble the ball in the Super Bowl. Whoa. No Jalen Hurts slander. Who's this? Bad intentions? Who's this guy? Anybody know him?
Let me read.
Who know him? Who knows who?
Jalen?
Not my guy.
Not my guy.
Who knows him? Bad intentions. Anybody know this guy?
No.
Get to the loser lounge. Get out of here, bro. What are you talking about? No Jalen Hurts slander. Especially if we don't know you, bro. Get the fuck out of here. King DV says I was never worried. Just like I'm not worried about those hard games coming up. For sure. Yeah, I'm confident. I'm really confident now. When you look at the schedule, you look at some of the teams we played initially before the season started, and it looks like, all right, this is a harder schedule. But I'm not worried. I'm definitely not worried. You guys concerned about any games coming up?
Nah, it's you face the Cowboys, please. You face the Chiefs, you face the Bills. The Bills ain't it's up and down. You face the 49ers, you see how that is. You face the Cowboys again, you could split a sweep. I hope a sweep.
Sydney. Hey, y'all forgot we got that cornerback, man. I forgot all about that.
What?
Who?
Isaiah Rodgers, I think. He's suspended for the year. He come in next year. He a nickel.
Yeah, from the Colts. He's from the Colts.
Yeah.
Sydney just put in their thing, and I had totally forgot about him, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna be nice. I think he's really good.
I think he's the
think he's
Vontae
really-
Maddox security
I
blanket.
think he's really good. I think he's really good, honestly. I think he's really good. All these teams got to see us. I'm not scared of them yet. We ain't worried about nobody, man. We ain't worried about nobody. That's the stream, guys. Go ahead and all right. We're gonna end this stream. That's all for the comments. And where can they find you, Smitty? Let us know where they can find everybody.
You can find me on YouTube, 4133 the podcast. You can find me on Twitter, Smitty Eagle 373. And yeah, man, just tune in, tap in. You know, I'm always live. I'm always rolling.
Where you at, Mitch? With it.
So you can find me on Mitch Topsy on YouTube, Mitch Topsy on Twitter, Hardcore Sports Network, and I got a brand new Eagles podcast coming out next Thursday. Cool Cat, you want to hit it?
Fly like an eagle.
Yeah, next Thursday. So, there you go.
For sure. All right, man. We out. This is the Voice of the Eagles show. And like always, God bless those Philadelphia Eagles.